Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jen catching you on DTWJ, representing NJ all day. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm airing right now at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just got off a hangout that somebody that I know, his name is Tom McMurrin, had done this evening. And this is a hangout that's actually hooked up to my Facebook fan page for digital currency facts. Link in the description of this video if you want to check that out. He does a hangout every night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this one that he had done, if I could just pull up the information, is entitled Build a Massive Team with OneCoin Mastermind, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to link that video in the description of this video here as well, because it does have a lot of value to it, a lot of advice that have been given that I took to heart, and I'm keeping it in my mind. And I'm also saving the link to the video. This way I could go back to it in case I happen to forget anything. And one thing that I had that I like to do, okay, is like when I'm watching, say, a video, either on YouTube or on Facebook, I like to kind of stop the video where I want to comment, and then I just say at that certain time, and then I write my comment, and then I just like keep going throughout the video. That's kind of a habit I have. I guess from an editor's standpoint, I'm used to, you know, going through the fraps, going through the clips, and stopping at certain points in order to either split the clip itself for editing, or, you know, do other things with it, do layovers, photos, anything like that that I can add into the video to give it more value. That's essentially what I like to do when I edit on a basic level. So yeah, anyway, that's where that comes from. That's the reason why I like to stop videos at certain points, mark the time, and then make my comment as I go along watching the video. You know, this way I'm thorough, everything is covered that I wanted to say. Okay, that was just an alarm. That sounds like a boat horn. It's so funny. They actually had these installed in town. I apologize for that. That caught me off guard for a minute. I'm like, okay, might be a drill or something. I really don't know. They usually are. Anyway, where was I? There was something that I ended up saying in lieu of the hangout this evening, and also in lieu of, you know, my style of commenting. I ended up making a post on my Facebook, since I couldn't necessarily comment directly in the Hangout. And I said, this was at 9:38 p.m. So, you know, thank you for saying what you have just now, Tom McMurrin. Our health and our families are always top priority. I realized over the years that taking the time off needed doesn't have to come with a slice of guilt. In fact, the big slice I'm looking forward to will be enough to make things much easier. I always appreciate your words, Tom. Shout out to you. You are probably one of the most positive and encouraging people that I have met in the network marketing industry. I did not think that I would get back into it. Never mind that aspect of the business that we're involved in right now within cryptocurrency. But it's something, you know, that I have not been involved in the past 4 years or so, almost 4 years, because every opportunity seemed about the same. And if it wasn't the same, it was like so hard to describe. Some of the people in our industry, unfortunately, can be very dishonest. They don't have very strong values and ethics, especially when it comes to how they treat other people. So that's also kind of been a turnoff for me. I've actually been in sales since graduating high school. I graduated from sales to middle management to management, and then on to self-employment. So that's kind of the background in a nutshell that I come from. So, you know, yeah, so, you know, in lieu of you saying that I'm not much of a networker, you're absolutely correct about that. I cannot disagree. I haven't networked whatsoever in the marketing industry, at least, for almost 4 years. I have been networking in other areas, though, in more creative areas, you know, when it comes to video editing and production, vlogging, when it comes to other creative endeavors like writing and things like that. I have been networking. I just haven't necessarily been networking through the marketing industry as much as I should have been in that entire time. And, you know, what I mentioned before were the reasons that I haven't. Um, let's see. Yeah, you ended up saying something really kind, and I really do appreciate that. That's in your Hangout. And like I said, for everybody who's watching, I'm linking that up in the description of the video as well as my fan page on Facebook, Digital Currency Facts. If you want to get to know about digital currency and you're done with doing searches on Google, you're done with doing searches on YouTube, you kind of get the gist of what's going on and how it works, you could check out my page, contact me through there, and I can help you get to learn a lot more because there are more types of cryptocurrencies still that had not been launched in the United States yet, other than, you know, the Bitcoin. Of course, we know about the Bitcoin, we know about the Litecoin, but there is another cryptocurrency that's actually backed up by gold, real gold, that's in the vaults of Dubai, China. And that's literally going to launch on Independence Day this year. Yeah, so July 4th, 2015. Look forward to it. We're going to come in here in the United States, Team USA, with a big bang, and it's going to be awesome. So that's going to be our big bang. It's not going to be a theory. It's going to be a reality. I do love that show, by the way. So I want you guys to check out the fan page. Get to learn the information that's on it. View the Hangouts every single night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whenever you can, whatever's good for your schedule. And that's it. You know, it's really simple. I'm sharing this information because this is something that is happening right now during the pre-launch phase. And even when our company launches in the United States as Team USA, you're still hitting it on the ground floor. So it's something worth looking into. Just letting you guys know. On another note, I know that this is a long-winded video, but I have so much to share with you. On Thursday, his name is Nico from the YouTube channel Scarlet Moon. He is actually a professional astrologer and alchemist, and I really do respect the work that he does. He recently made a video entitled, "Be a Capable Co-Creator, Amend Your Soil." So in lieu of what Tom had said this evening, or rather, you know, reiterated from what I posted, and also some of the things that Ryan and Bill this evening had touched on, you know, as far as, you know, going after the big rocks, and those big rocks being, you know, your family, your health, your personal situation. You have to make sure that's all in alignment before you start filling your bucket with sand. And that is such a great analogy. I really do appreciate that. So I wanted to share Nico's video in the description of this video as well. Link number 3. Check it out because it's a great message. And it's something that's actually true to life, true to reality, not just on a spiritual level, but also on a physical level, metaphysics, if you will. And I think that, you know, that part of our lives is so incredibly important because that's how we're able to be there for our own health, for our family, for every area in our life. You know, when we're, you know, physically and or spiritually or both, if we're metaphysically clear and that soil is amended, we can move forward to do good things, not just for ourselves, but for other people. And I really do appreciate that message. Shout out, Nico, if you're watching. You do a fantastic job with your channel, and I love it. Yeah, and I follow you on a daily basis, buddy, so know it, okay? I love your work. I love your channel. You do a phenomenal job. I really appreciate it. So for everybody who's watching, please take this information and take it seriously, and don't be afraid to move to the next step. This has been Jen catching you on DTWJ, keeping it real as always. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. See you on the next one.